Does your child have cerebral palsy that affects their upper arm? Wondering what can you do to help your child move their arm better because they tend to hold their arm in a flexed posture? Hi there, it's Neesha from My Favourite Physio. In today's video, I'm jumping in to share with you 3 strategies that we use to help our little ones with cerebral palsy affecting their upper arm. So here at My Favourite Physio, we see lots of little ones with cerebral palsy. And some of our little ones are affected in half their body, meaning their upper arm and their lower leg. Some of our little ones are affected only waist down with their legs. And some of our little ones are affected neck down, meaning both arms and both legs. It is not uncommon to see little ones hold their arms that's affected in a very flexed posture. They struggle to turn their wrists over to have palms up. They struggle to lift their wrists up. So that means that they're struggling to do a lot of functional activities with their hands in this position. It's not uncommon that little ones will ignore that arm and literally just use their good arm. So it's really important for us to help our little ones learn to move their arms, but with the increased muscle tone, it makes movement hard. So there are 3 things we would do to help our little ones move their arm better. The first is to use radial shockwave therapy, which is this machine here. And what we do is we will work on all their muscles because there's a lot of tone in their muscles, in their forearms and their shoulder muscles, as well as in the front of their muscles. We would do radial shockwave therapy to release that muscle, to reduce the tone in the muscle, to allow them to move their arms and shoulders easily. So once we do that, the second thing we would do is to work on the joints. So with their arms flexed down like that, we're often working on joints to rotate the elbow joints and the wrist joint to allow them to rotate their hands so they can get palm up, which is the movement we need when we're doing activities. Our hands are often not functional when they're flexed like that. We need them in this position to be functional. So we will work on joint mobilization to allow their wrists and elbows to move easily. We also work on the shoulders to ensure that they get full range, because very often they're quite tight in their shoulder joint as well. The third thing we would do is to help dynamically position their hands in a better posture. So we either use taping, whereby we actually tape their wrists and hands to give them a more functional grasp, which is this position, or we get customized gloves that include their fingers to pull their wrist and finger up to a functional position. So the customized gloves have to be measured specifically for each child and designed to correct their movement specifically for them. These 3 strategies means that our little ones often are able to move their hands better so that they could function and use both hands to do tasks that are bimanual. So if you've got a little one with cerebral palsy that's affecting their arm and you're finding that they're still very tight and stiff in this posture, why don't you ring us here at My Favourite Physio, speak to one of our expert pediatric physiotherapists, find out what we can do to help your child move their arm better so that they can learn to do tasks like feeding and dressing much better. The number to ring is 02-9790-4233. And if you know somebody out there in your world with a little one with cerebral palsy, why don't you like and share this video with them? Until next time, have a fantastic day. Bye.